Okay, we're rolling. Gonna make another video that no one's gonna see. Put it out on YouTube. Wait a few days and maybe take a look, and 0 views. No views. That's okay. Because I ain't doing these videos for views necessarily. It just figures if I'm talking with a camera here or a phone, beach driving around talking to myself. But it does make you think of the definition of insanity by, what is it, Einstein? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. That's basically YouTube for us. What they call it, smaller channels. YouTube really is ridiculous, though, if you think about it. You get all these guys on there trying to tell you, you gotta do this, you gotta do that to get more views in your niche, and thumbnails, and none of that really matters. Doesn't really matter in the end. I mean, there's this girl on YouTube. She plays the drums. Young girl. I don't know. A video I saw of her a while back. She seems like she's maybe about 15 or something, 16. And she's a good drummer. Anyway, she has this video on there just playing drum cover in her room of Smoke on the Water, Deep Purple. You know, she does a good job. I used to play drums a little. It's basic drum part. And I think the video is like 8 years old. And it has 38 million fucking views. 38 million. That's like, it's like, I guess, it's like almost 5 million views a year. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I mean, seriously? Really? You know, you could have a young kid, prodigy, piano player or something playing Mozart, and amazing. It might only get like, I don't know, 100 views or something. Doesn't make any sense. You know, thumbnails, this, that, the other thing. Hey, man, it doesn't really matter. I mean, like, for example, if she was an older lady, fat, ugly lady or something, and playing the same exact drum part, she might get no views. It's because she's a cute young girl, I guess, you know, and she just gets 38 million views. It's just crazy. Make it make sense. It really doesn't. And you get all these guys on there, what is it, Pudding Pie, and this other guy, he's kind of long-haired, ratty guy that called Penguin or something. This Pudding Pie guy, I think, just made videos about him playing fucking video games. Mr. Beast guy, he's a total fucking dork. All these guys just making crazy money on YouTube. It kind of reminds me of, like, even the Zuckerberg guy, Facebook. I mean, look at this guy. Pasty-faced dork. that haircut. All these guys just remind me of this movie from way back in the 80s called Revenge of the Nerds. It's like Revenge of the Nerds. social media, internet style. It's amazing. I mean, hey, I'm not being a hater. They're doing their thing. They're making crazy money. Good for them. You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I see these guys and see what they're doing, and I'm like, that really? That's it? You know, it could be a girl on YouTube just taking bites of a sandwich. But she's cute and she's wearing like a bikini top or something. She'll get like, I don't know, 20 million views. And everyone will subscribe to her, and all these people leaving comments. Oh, I love how you eat that sandwich. Oh, it makes me feel good just seeing you take bites of that sandwich. It's like, what the fuck, man? Craziness. But, you know, I think YouTube's just getting oversaturated. It's just oversaturation. I really think it's going to possibly at the point of dying. It should die, though. It's just like a monopoly now. YouTube's like a big, huge monopoly. Google. It really just runs everything as far as video sharing site like that, live streaming. They got the whole thing just market cornered. I don't really think there's any way for anyone else to get in. You got Rumble trying to get in there, but just a monopoly, YouTube. They just, I think, suppress people, hold people down. They got all the huge server space, what have you. On board with Google. It's hard to see someone else trying to come up to give them healthy competition, which, you know, you need to have. That way they can't just run everything the way they want to run it. Basically, you know, making not putting ads everywhere. Nobody's getting any piece of that. You know, you get only people at the top. I guess you got about, you know, the 5% at the top of YouTube. All these guys I was saying, you know, the long-haired ratty guy, Penguin, and whatever his name is, Pudding Pie, Mr. Dork. It's just, you know, making all this money. A couple other people have a good content. I fucking hate that word, but you know, some people out there doing good stuff, and it's interesting, but they're like the top 5%. Everyone else is basically just making videos and working for free. I don't want to call it work. I use that word loosely, but you know, some people do put a lot of effort into the videos, editing, doing this, doing that, and you know, the other 95% of people putting all these videos up there, you know, they're not making anything. They ain't making no YouTube slapping ads on their videos, this and that, and they ain't making nothing. But you got all these people like, small channels, keep going, keep grinding, we're gonna do it, we can do it. Sometimes I wonder, people leaving those comments are just like YouTube bots just trying to encourage people to kind of keep making stuff for free. You know, it's like, are really people doing it? Is that real people saying that stuff? We can do it, keep grinding, small channels unite. Keep dreaming, the YouTube dream. It's like, fucking YouTube dream. They got everybody basically working for free. It's like if you're working for a company, and just like the top management is making all the money, and everyone else under them is making like no salary, but they got to work just as hard or harder. And you just work for the company for free. The company makes all the money, top management makes all the money, you just keep showing up every day working for free. That's basically YouTube. For 95% of the people. That's what's going on. But, you know, without all these people's videos, I ain't making shit from YouTube. Without the 95%, YouTube wouldn't be YouTube. I mean, you know, it would just be a site with just small variety of videos, and people would get bored of it, and it wouldn't be, you know, wouldn't be as big as it is now. So they need all those videos. They need all that 95%, which ain't getting shit. But I don't know. What are you gonna do? That's YouTube. No use complaining about it. Just is what it is. I'll be putting this video up there, but as I said, I won't get no views. Might get one view if I'm lucky. But who gives a fuck? It is interesting though. It's kind of funny watching some people on there trying to make sense of it. I mean, I saw this guy the other day. He's like some New York artist type guy, and he's like saying kind of the same stuff I'm saying now. You know, I don't get it. You know, I'm doing this, and he talks about like cameras and lighting and stuff like that. He's like, I think, wants to be a filmmaker and artist type. And he's, I don't get it. You know, I do all these videos and this and that, talking about things of substance and art, and nobody's watching my videos. But then I see other people, this girl getting up in the morning, just making coffee, talking about nothing, and she gets 1 million views, 1 million subscribers. And I just don't understand it. It's like, yeah, I don't understand it either. But that's the internet for you, man. That's social media. It don't make sense. Nothing about it makes sense. It's just is what it is. But as I was saying before, it's funny watching all these guys. You got a lot of videos on YouTube of people just talking about YouTube. You know, it's like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Here's how you do it. This is how you do it. That's how you make the money. If you want to make the money, subscribers and this and that, and take my course and blah blah blah. I say, fuck you. Like I said, none of that really matters. You have a girl eating a cookie. She's cute. She's got a bikini top, nice tits. Whatever. She's going to get tons of views, tons of subscribers. She's not going to do anything. She's not going to make no special thumbnail, this, that, nothing. It's funny, too. I mean, you got like certain things you see on. Everybody just copies everybody else, basically. You got all these guys in there just trying to teach you how to copy everyone else. So, yeah, you got to just copy this. If this is working, then just do that. Basically, YouTube's like the most unoriginal, they call it creative, I guess, or most unoriginal creator space ever. Because basically, you're just encouraged to copy everybody else. You can't be original. Whatever is getting views, you just copy them and do the same thing. If this is working, you just do the same thing. That's why you see all like thousands of videos just talking about the same thing. Same topic. I mean, I live out in Japan. I see a lot of people in Japan doing that. Oh, vending machines, this, that. They all talk about the same topics. Whatever is getting the views, whatever people want to watch. So you just got oversaturated. Everyone just talking about the same thing, same videos, basically. And it's kind of funny, too, some of these other ones. You'll see, like, it's like you can kind of see what kind of picks up. Like, black guys that are, like, do conservative politic channels where they're conservatives and they're like, you know, they wear like a MAGA hat and they'll put an American flag in the background, and sometimes I wonder if they're really even conservative or if they're just kind of putting on a show or an act, because all those channels will just become popular very quickly. I'm a black conservative, and you know, I guess people like them, those channels. They'll just take off. But if a white guy is doing the same thing, you know, flag in the background, white conservative, I guess you couldn't even say that. It'd be like racist. You could say I'm a black conservative. That's okay. But you say I'm a white conservative, that'd be racist. But yeah, these guys, that gets huge. You see how these guys like take advantage of that. Because I think it's just easy to get subscribers if you're a black man and you're doing videos about being a politically conservative or a Trump supporter or what have you. You know, just put an American flag in the back, throw on a MAGA hat, and talk about how you're a conservative, and you're gonna get a lot of views, a lot of followers. Also, these reaction videos are funny. It's like you'll get, again, I don't want to just say black guys, but it's kind of funny because you kind of see how these guys take advantage of it. There'll be like reaction video to Eddie Van Halen's guitar solo. You know, if the guy's black, he'll get all these views of like, whoa, I can't believe that rock song, or, you know, reaction to, you know, a heavy metal song or something. And they'll get all these views and subscribers just because I guess it's a black guy reacting to a hard rock song. but if a white guy did like a reaction video to like a Run DMC song or a Snoop Dogg song, it'd be like, well, okay, nobody would give a shit. Wouldn't get any views or whatever. Nobody would care. So you kind of see these different angles that people take that kind of define their way in. And again, I don't want to make this all about black and this and, you know, whatever. African American guys. I mean, hey, you know what? I love Candace Owens because like she's real. What I'm talking about right now, she'd understand exactly what I'm saying, and she would actually probably do like a video on her, a segment on it. You know, she could do it and not be called a racist. I guess you can't see me, but I am not a black man. Anyway, it's just interesting to kind of see what catches on and what doesn't on YouTube. But I really do think it's time for YouTube to die.